Hi class, my name is Bibi and we're group 5. Today we're going to take a deep dive into one of the most popular artists in the world and tell you why he's so relevant in today's society. Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, or famously known as Bad Bunny. Did you know just 7 years ago in 2016, Bad Bunny was working at a supermarket bagging groceries? Bad Bunny was born in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico and comes from a humble family. His dad is a truck driver and his mom is a retired English teacher. So just how did this bagger boy become the world's biggest star, and why is he so relevant in today's world? Group 5 will tell you all about it. Bad Bunny has remarkably broken industry records even with his Spanish language songs. For the last 2 years in a row, Bad Bunny has remained the most streamed artist on Spotify. Reggaeton has been around for years, and although mostly popular in Puerto Rico, it is no stranger to U.S. mainstream. We can thank artists such as Daddy Yankee for the soft launch, but without a doubt, Bad Bunny has successfully made reggaeton a widely listened to genre. What sets him apart are his lyrics. He isn't afraid to talk about his broken heart, which is different from the macho lyrics, which Emily will tell us more about later. Here are a list of songs where he sheds light on violence against women, gender inequalities, overcoming diversity, and calls out and accuses the Puerto Rican government for being homophobic. One of the most admirable aspects of Bad Bunny is his strong stance on social issues. He's a contemporary Latinx activist and uses his popularity to help the Latin community. Through his unique style of being, he has used reggaeton music to dismantle the oppressive areas of gender, race, inequalities. Now, Emily will share a little further on how he's breaking gender norms.
Thanks, Phoebe. On to the next slide of breaking gender norms. On multiple occasions, Bad Bunny has chosen to wear feminine clothing to show how comfortable he is with his own masculinity. As you can see on the right, the pictures show how on the cover of Harper's Bazaar magazine, he's wearing a traditional blazer and shirt, but instead of playing it safe, he paired it with a skirt, which is a bold choice, but it was generally well received. Additionally, he also wore a backless suit to the Met Gala, which was unexpected to most because you would normally think of a backless dress, not a suit. He also revealed that this isn't something new for him. He's actually been wearing women's clothing since he was young because they would usually fit him better and he thought that they had a better variety of clothes. Growing up within a Hispanic culture that can be very opinionated when going against tradition, he has advocated for people wearing what they like and breaking barriers of clothing. On the next slide, on video style, additionally, Bad Bunny has never shied away from being himself, and that is especially apparent in his music videos because he generally likes to make a statement with his videos, like going drag for his video Yo Perrea Sola. This music video was generally about a woman who likes to dance, doesn't need anyone else's company, which is giving a nod to how he's a feminist and aims to empower women whenever given the opportunity. He also took the opportunity to shed some light on the situation in Puerto Rico in his most recent music video, El Apagón, as it delves into a documentary on gentrification, power grid failures, and colonialism in Puerto Rico.
A year later, many are still without electricity in their homes. More than 3,000 people died, and Trump is still in denial. This is how Bad Bunny opened his performance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon in 2018 by expressing the pain happening in Puerto Rico. Later, Bad Bunny wore a shirt that said, "They killed Alexa, not a man in a skirt," on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Alexa Negron Luciano was a homeless transgender woman who was shot and killed for using the women's restroom. Bad Bunny confronted the issues with transphobia and toxic masculinity in Latin America live on television with ease. He continues to spread this awareness by mentioning Alexa Negron in his music video, Yo Quiero Bailar. By doing so, he uses his influence to speak up on women in the reggaeton industry as well. Bad Bunny has a history of collaborating with reggaetoneras such as Caso and Loca in 2018, Ivy Queen and Nessie in Yo Pereo Sola in 2020, and Young Miko in several of his performances throughout his World's Hottest Tour in 2022. This impact has helped shed light on newer reggaetoneras' careers. During the beginning of his career, before he was challenging gender norms, he did act machismo, but regardless of his past, he has come a long way by using his influence to denounce misogyny and elevate reggaetoneras. He has publicly shown his opinions and sides with machismo many times and even dedicated his Top Artist of the Year award to women while calling out machismo and misogyny. In his speech, he stated, "Stop sexist violence. Stop violence against women." Many listeners continue to dismiss reggaeton because of the machismo lyrics and artists, regardless of the Coachella exposure to the reggaeton community. That being said, Ariana, please take it away with Bad Bunny's influence to Coachella.
Thank you, Natalia. Now I will discuss Bad Bunny headlining in Coachella. Not only was he the most streamed, but Bad Bunny is also the first Latin American artist to headline the Coachella Valley Music Festival. Coachella is one of the largest, most famous, and most profitable music festivals in the world. I mention this because he opened the door for more Latin artists such as Peso Pluma, Becky G, Carol G, and Fuerza Regida to retain their Spanish language and try to raise voices in their community to make change. His performance was centered around Puerto Rican culture and his upbringing in Puerto Rico from growing up to where he is now headlining in Coachella. Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny's relationship is believed to be a publicity stunt. Kendall Jenner has always kept her relationships private and secret, which causes many rumors. So when Bad Bunny and Kendall's relationship came out, many fans believe they're faking a relationship for clout due to the time. During the time there was a lot of press about the relationship was when he was preparing to perform at Coachella. Many fans believe Bad Bunny is trying to make his music visible to a different audience. Now I will pass it on to Donna to discuss cancel culture and culture appropriation.
Thank you, Ariana. Just like Ariana mentioned, the news that Bunny and Kendall Jenner dating did catch the public in shock. A majority of his fans were not having it. Many expressed their disappointment and expressed their sense of betrayal due to him being such a big activist. In his songs, he sings about stopping violence against women, calling out the Puerto Rican government for being homophobic, demonstrating the strength for the Puerto Rican people after Hurricane Maria, and even calling out cultural appropriators. As if being super in love with Kendall, many questioned Bad Bunny on why he was with a cultural appropriator when he once had been against them. Back in 2021, Kendall faced major backlash when she launched her tequila brand 818, along with an ad video. The video showcased Kendall on a horse with a traditional hairdo, which are typical stereotypes with Mexicans. Tequila is originally from Jalisco, Mexico, and is made from the agave plant, also native to Mexico, which had many people accusing of Kendall of profiting from the Mexican culture. On April 17, 2023, Bad Bunny collaborated with Grupo Frontera to release a regional Mexican single. Due to the single being released not far from when the dating news broke out to the public, many believed and questioned Bad Bunny if his love for regional Mexican music was genuine or was he doing this all for damage control. Bad Bunny, just like any other person in the public eye, has their good and bad moments. But in the world we live in today, we need an icon like him to stand up for social issues in the Latin community and in society as a whole.